Hey, Omar Briones here with Infopreneur Agency, and on behalf of our company and Delighted, I want to welcome you and congratulate you for getting this amazing exclusive opportunity that we have arranged just for you to have your products and your services featured next to over 400 large company brands. What kind of brands are we talking about? Let me show you. These are the brands that are currently on Delighted right now. We have Amazon, AMC, Nordstrom, Groupon, Nike, Disney, Starbucks, Target. The list just goes on and on, right? So these are huge company brands. Now, what is Delighted and why is it so awesome? Well, in a nutshell, people can use this platform to purchase gift cards. And now with this arranged partnership, your products and your services, they'll be able to purchase them and get a percentage back in what's called Delighted points. With those points, they can use that to go towards a cause that they believe in or purchase more stuff on the platform. So it's a win-win for everyone. It also helps nonprofit organizations raise money without costing anyone any money in addition, okay? So it's extremely powerful and it's gonna blow up, I promise you. We are behind this, so that's how I know it's going to blow up. Now, with that said, what we've done for you is you're going to have your own products in this members area for people to purchase and get a percentage back, which they can donate to a cause, okay? Now, with that said, now I'm going to show you in this video how to actually set this up, how we are going to make this happen, okay? Now, here, if you go to this part of the page, you'll see this little tab. It's going to show you this first tab is going to show you what the site looks like, where your product logo is going to show up, the headline, all that other good stuff. And the PDF template, this is going to be a template that you can see, and you'll see this in a moment. This is just a standard template that we can adapt to your brand and your product and service, so people get the access to their product, okay? Now, if you have your own URL or your own PDF, we can use yours, all right? And so, with that said, let's go ahead and get started. How you do this is very simple, very straightforward, and I made this as easy as possible for you, okay? So, first thing first, put in your name and your email. That's your information, not the company information, right? And preferably your company email address if you use it, okay? If it's your primary email, put that in there. And then put in your product information. So the product name, the price, pretty standard stuff so far. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. The commission rewarded to the customer and Delighted. So just so you know, the transaction fee is 5%, okay? There's a 5% transaction fee on the sale. So whatever you're charging, 5% of that is going to go to Delighted. It's going to go to, sorry, the bank. It's a transaction fee, okay? And what's left over, then you decide how much you want to pay as a commission to the customer and Delighted, right? And we put a 12% minimum because we want to factor in that 5% transaction fee and whatever else. We want to give something back to the customer, at least a very small amount, right? So what happens is whatever's left over, that 5%, generally speaking, about 50% will go to Delighted and 50 will go to the customer. It might be, 60 to the customer and 40 to Delighted, sometimes more or less. It depends on the price range, okay? So it's kind of an algorithm, but generally speaking, about 50-50, okay? So all we need to know from you is just keep it simple. Tell us how much are you willing to pay as a commission. As if you had an affiliate, how much would you pay that affiliate, okay? And just keep it simple, right? So just choose from this list, and we'll go from there, okay? Next, put your product logo. If you don't have a logo and you're selling, let's say, your coaching service, just put a picture of yourself, and I recommend making it, high quality image, okay? So none of that pixelated stuff. You want really great high resolution images here, okay? All right, and let's see. Next, choosing the product type or service. So you choose if you want to, if it's a digital product, like an ebook, e-course, an app, or a website, etc. And or if it's a physical product, like an actual book or something you're delivering to their house, anything like that, a newsletter that you're sending into their house, etc. And if it's a service, or if it's a like a coaching, consulting service, done for you service, like if you're a designer or programmer, etc. Whatever else, if it's a service, put it in here. And if it's a delivered in person, like a live seminar, for example, choose the last option, okay? And then when you choose that, you'll have different categories show up below, and just choose which one best fits your specific needs, okay? So choose all of them, and I recommend choosing as many as possible that actually fit your criteria, because what's going to happen is these are those categories here. So if somebody is looking for a book, they'll click on book and they'll see your product. If they're looking for, if your book is health and fitness related and they're just looking for health and fitness stuff, they'll click on health and fitness and they might see your book there as well, okay? So you want your products to be found in different categories, not just one, okay? All right, so I did that, and now the product headline. This headline is gonna show up right here below the product logo. So what I recommend is you want this to be not so chunky, okay? I mean, in my opinion, I don't think it should be too chunky. Obviously, it's your choice. But what I've done, I just copied my headline from my sales page here and just pasted it right in there and moved on, okay? So, keeping it simple. And here, the product service description. This, you can get fancy. You can use italic, you can use bold, underline, bullet points, whatever else you want to do. That is going to show up right here, okay? So put whatever you want there. This is your opportunity to kind of give more details about your product, and you want to use some good points to help them make a decision to purchase, okay? So I recommend, juicing this up with some really good copy, okay? And then the how to redeem instructions. And here I just put some standard information. You're going to notice, by the way, that a lot of these might already be filled out. That is because I put in some templates that might apply for most people, okay? But just look through it and make sure it applies to you. For example, if you're not giving them a PDF document, obviously you would put something else here, okay? So just, fill that out. This is the how to redeem instructions. And let me see where that is. I can't even remember where exactly that shows up. Yeah, it's right here on the bottom. So how to redeem is going to be right below the description. Okay. And then this is terms and conditions. So this is very important. Just make sure if you have your own terms and conditions, put them in here. Keep this as legal as possible. What I recommend also, by the way, is just a heads up, the refund policy. This is something you want to keep in mind. All sales on Delighted are final, okay? It's in their terms and conditions. So, but if you want to add something else to there, what I've put in here is, we welcome your request and may be able to assist you in alternative compensation via our support ticket center. And then I put my link in there. So that is just something optional. Make sure you delete that if you don't want that there, okay? All right. And next, the SEO and social media details. By the way, I just want to show you real quick before we get into that. This is an example of a terms and conditions from AMC. All right, one big chunky paragraph. Yeah, it's one paragraph. And then here's one from Amazon. As you can see, it can get pretty long, right? So obviously, Amazon is a very legally binded company. They're very, strict on their laws. Rightfully so. So should you, right? So if you do have very in-depth legal terms and conditions, put them in there, okay? Anyway, that said, moving on here. All right, these are the SEO details and social media details. All right, so the title, this is the meta title. This is what shows up on the search engines, and it also shows up right here when you put your mouse over the tab. Actually, it shows up on the tab. Sorry. When you share it on social media, that shows up as well, and so does this here. Actually, is that part of my computer? Oh, cool. Okay, didn't realize that. Oh, and that's why. Yeah, because I put in the link. Yeah, never mind. My mistake. I did it on purpose. So this is the product description, the meta description. All right, put that in. That helps get it ranked in the search engines, and this is what's seen on the search results when people find your listing. It also is seen on social media when it's shared. Okay. Then the SEO tags, the keywords tags, I put in. You'll see in the template. It's going to say product, service, name, and then give you some ideas. So like purchase this product, purchase, get this product deals, this product special offer, discount, etc. So those are here, okay? But in addition to that, I want you to also add anything else that might be helpful for the search engines to help people find your listing, okay? It's really gonna help you a lot, get your, very much with getting your site ranked or getting your product ranked on the search engines, okay? So put as many keywords in here as possible, and then any misspellings of your product or your brand or your name, put them in here, okay? So I put in, for Facebook Lead Pro, I put in Facebook, scrapper instead of scraper, lead spelled with L-E-E-D, all that stuff, Infopreneur spelled wrong, my name spelled wrong, etc., okay? And once that is done, you are almost ready to go. All right, there's one more step. So this is actually the most important step, and this is to give the product access to the customer. Okay. Now, as I said before, if you want, you can just use our template, which you have seen. You've seen up here. I showed it to you already. This PDF template can be yours. All you got to do is fill in that details. All we need is your company email or your ticket email. Okay, your ticket support link. And your logo if it's different from the other logo, okay? So you just put that information here and you're good to go. And if you don't put a logo here, we're just gonna use the other logo that you already have. Or you can add your own PDF if you have your own PDF right here. Or you can add a URL, which is not working yet. I mean, I have to fix that. It will be here. If you have your own URL, like a thank you page URL, or somewhere you want to send them directly, just put that link in there, okay? My personal opinion is I recommend using a PDF because they'll get the PDF, and in the PDF, they get to have, they have the instructions to do whatever you want them to do, and it's a little more secure, okay? With that said, once you're all set, I'm going to go ahead and you're just going to click on Begin Product Listing Process, and it's going to go in, and we'll have your information. From there, we'll get your listing set up onto delighted.com as soon as possible, okay? This is going to be a huge, thing that we're doing. It's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of hours to put in. So, give us some time, all right? Allow us some time, but it's going to be awesome when it's in there. You're going to love to see your product and your service, your picture right there next to Amazon and next to all these great big brands. And in addition to that, you're also helping nonprofit organizations and causes that people believe in, that you believe in. You can even choose what nonprofits you want to support and if you want to exclude any, right? So anyway, again, check out delighted.com. I recommend just checking it out so you can see. Create an account, it's free, and see what it's like, all right? Just to get an idea. And with that said, that's it. So once you do that, we'll get you set up, and it's going to be lots of fun. And I'm really excited for you. Congratulations again for being here. And I wish you all a very successful campaign with Delighted and lots of sales. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and go ahead and fill that form out. We'll take care of you. Have a good one.